Hey everybody, it's Matt from You and Your Horror Movies, and welcome to the end of month haul for the month of March. Yes, it was an interesting month. I was surprised. I thought it was going to be a very slow month, but I kind of picked up near the end, finding a bunch of random stuff here and there in pawn shops, FYE, place in Syracuse called Soundgarden. Found some good shit there and some good movies that came in. And surprisingly, some movies came in today. So I'm glad I held off doing my update because then I have to put it in the next month. So I got it in March. Without further ado, I said we'll go through the DVD part first. And I might do the Blu-rays in a part 2, depending on how much time I have left. So we'll see, and let's go from there. Alright, let's go with the DVDs. First one I picked up, I found at Soundgarden, which is in Syracuse. I'm from Utica area, so it's kind of close by. And I forgot all about it, so I picked up the Alien Nation movie. It spawned the TV show. This was from 1988, and it spawned the show in 1998. So it's kind of neat. I'm like, oh, I haven't seen this movie in forever. So I'm glad I picked up Alien Nation, the movie. So I'll put that in my horror collection. Why not? Same place. I actually found this in the martial arts section, which was kind of weird. But I remember liking it when I had it. And that's Brotherhood of the Wolf. This one is kind of like a martial arts type movie, but it's also got people getting killed by this weird wolf-like thing. It was kind of neat how it was done. I liked the storyline. I gotta watch it again. It's been years since I've seen it. The next one I actually surprised I found today. I was at FYE, decided to kill a little time there and get some lunch in the mall. And I said, yeah, let's go wander FYE, see if I can find some good shit. And I did. I found a couple good films. But this one I was actually really surprised to find because it's out of print. It's very hard to look for. And when I saw it, it went right into my hands. I said, nope, I'm not letting this one go. And that is Cabin in the Woods and The Return of Cabin in the Woods with Judd Nelson. These, I think, were made for TV movies. But it was such a cool feature for the both of them. Judd Nelson is a horror writer. And he just he needs like a new idea for his book. And so he starts kidnapping girls and tying them up and throwing them in a lake and drowns them. He has his own little secret garden. And so he starts writing stories about that. And that's what spawns the first movie. The sequel goes right after the first movie, and they're supposed to be making a movie off his story. It's kind of neat how he did these films. So I was very happy to find this at FYE for like $10. I said, I don't care, I'm buying it. The next one, where did I get this? I don't know if I got this. I think I got this at a pawn shop. But so why not? There's Campfire Stories. It's not Campfire Tales, but this is the stories with Jamie Lynn Singer. I think I've seen this one. I have to revisit it. There was two of them I remember. Oh no, this is the one. Yep, I've seen this one. This is the girl from The Sopranos. This is a anthology of different stories. It actually wasn't bad. Campfire Stories. I was kind of glad to find that. Next, if you noticed from my unboxing of the horror block, they gave me The Canal, so I was very happy to get that in the block. Found it, had to grab it. Croc, another killer crocodile film. This one is from the Man-Eater series, and I love my killer croc films. You can get this movie in all different releases, but this one actually came with a slipcover, so I was kind of excited for that and stoked. It's like, why not? Next I picked up is Dahmer. I remember either Moods 616 or Terror for Tom was saying, if you want to get some of the serial killer movies, go for the one with the faces. And this is the Dahmer one. I know there's a Gacy one and there's an Ed Gein one. But this is the one based off Jeffrey Dahmer. Haven't seen it. I think this was a good one. If you've seen it, let me know. Anybody? This one I got at a game store. Freaking idiots. They taped it all around and kind of ruined the slipcover. And that is Dead and the Damned. It was like a Western / zombie movie. Don't know anything about it. It was like $1. So I said, why not? I got that stupid sticker off. I did not pay $3.99 for it. Next from Synapse, I picked up Effects. I watched this one. It was kind of boring. Nothing was happening during this film. About a director who wants to film his own snuff film, so he uses the cast and crew of the movie that he's filming to film his own personal movie. Yeah, I might give it another watch, but I wasn't too thrilled. Had to grab this. This was very cheap on Amazon from the Something Weird. This is the Extra Weird sampler. This is a pretty much trailers from movies from the Something Weird collection. As you can see, there's a ton of films on here, so it's all trailers. These are great to throw on the background, like if you're having a party, like no one's gonna be watching the movie, but you want something on in the background. Throw in a bunch of trailers. People love those. Watching Moods' 616's shelf-to-shelf video. He's got some new ones going, so check out his new shelves. It's kind of neat how he did it. This movie I forgot all about. I saw it, I think it was on Chiller TV when I had Chiller. I liked it a lot, and then he showed it off and I'm going, holy shit, I remember this movie. And that's called Hack. This one is a bunch of students for, I think they were checking like a plant life, and they're on this island. There's a crazy couple. They love horror films, and they want to film their own snuff film, and they start picking off the students one at a time. This has the girl that played Winnie Cooper from Wonder Years on here. What's her name? I forgot. But anyway, Hack, I remember liking this one, so I'm glad to have it to the collection. Picked this up. I'm starting to get more of the, they call it the MIM universe, where this one director, he has his home movies are throwbacks to the 1950s, 1960s films. His name is Christopher R. Mim. He does these films, and this one is kind of like a nod to, I think it was William Castle, to William Castle. What this one is called, The House of Ghosts. It's like a nod to the House on Haunted Hill. I heard this was really good. It is black and white. This is from 2012. So I have to get this one to watch. I've heard really good things about this movie. I had the Giant Spider, which was a nod to the 50s Giant Spider movies, which was really great. So I wanted to grab more. So I grabbed House of Ghosts. I just found this one today at FYA along with some other films. And I remember Mood 616 on his shelf video again. I keep saying it. I am saying his name again. And it's like a horror comedy called Killer Pad. I heard it's pretty funny, so I could get that one to watch. Looks funny. I found this one at the dollar store for $1. I said, why not? It looks like it's got some horror tendencies to it. Just with the title alone, you read the synapse on it, and you got ghosts and demons and shit. It's from the Kung Fu Theater. It's Kung Fu from Beyond the Grave. Why not? I said for $1. Look at that dude right there with that freaking head. So it's like demons and ghosts come back from the ground and he's got to fight them. So it's probably more martial arts, but it looks like it's got some horror tendencies. And again, for $1, who cares? Another one from the Mim universe. This is actually his first film. So Christopher R. Mim's first movie. And that is the monster... I can't read backwards. The monster from Phantom Lake. You'd think I would know most of these films by heart, but I don't. The Monster from Phantom Lake is his first, I think, movie about pollution and everything. A guy falls into the water. He gets mutated and turns into this giant monster and starts terrorizing the town. So yeah, this looks pretty cool. Again, from the Mim universe. I want to start getting more of his films. They look pretty cool. Found this for $1 at a pawn shop. I said, okay, this looks pretty sleazy. It looks kind of interesting. Then I realized after buying it, it's a full moon movie, and you never know what these type of full moon movies are. And that is called Morgana. Seduce, Conquer, Destroy. This looks like a witchy type film. And it looks like it's from the 90s, so you're going to have some pretty interesting 90s cheese. Actually, this is from 2001. So it's not from the 90s. So yes, Morgana. Why not? It'd be fun to watch at some point. My friend Andy, the retro slasher, he sent this to me. He had an extra copy from good old Wild Eye, but he said it's a good slasher, and that is called Murder University. So I had to get this one to watch. Thank you, Andy. Again, from I think the pawn shop, I picked this up, and that is Ripper, Letters from Hell. I guess this is based on Jack the Ripper. So if you've seen this one, let me know. Looks pretty interesting. I found this for $1. I can't believe online. Something Books sold it. Derek knows about Derek Dubougier. He told me, he goes, "Oh man, check this out on the website." And it was brand new, $1. It's kind of hard to find, so I was kind of like, "Really? I'll jump on it." And that is Scared to Death. This one is the prequel to Sinjanor. Pretty much, it's Sinjanor gets loose in a sewer system and starts picking off people one at a time. Really good creature feature, guy in a suit and everything, but a lot of fun. I'm so glad to finally have this in the collection. I forgot what website, something Books. Everyone's probably screaming at me online going, "Oh, it's this movie, it's what's website?" It'll come to me. Hamilton Books. Hey, told you. I think it was Hamilton Books. Anyway. Next one I actually found today too at FYE. Same title, different film. Scared to Death. This one's got Bela Lugosi in it. And they're saying that this is his only colored picture. Okay. So I read the synopsis on it. It looks pretty cool. He's got like an insane midget that works with him. That's his henchman. And the doctor and his family fall victim to violent attacks. I don't know. It looks pretty weird. From 1947. In color. Scared to Death. If you've seen it, let me know. It was like, but reading on it, said Lugosi's only colored movie. Why not? Not racist or anything, but cool. Next, I did a review on this on Body Bags. This was actually a fun little creature feature. I think from Sci-Fi. And it has Shadows of the Dead. People are getting possessed by this demon, and this demon has to go hunt the rest of the people that he marked. The demon's all CGI'd and everything, but it looks cool. It looks like a weird turd monster there. But anyway, Shadows of the Dead was fun. Grabbed Storm Warning. I've been hearing good things about the Dimension Extreme Storm Warning movie, so I picked this up since the game store I went to buy them, I think it was called J Street. They fucked up. I had this one movie in my hand I wanted to buy, and they couldn't find it because they have the movies in the back of the store. They're taking their time. They're, I don't know, looking if they can't find it. I'm like, come on, guys. The rest are all sealed with tape. You can't find this one. So he goes, just pick out another movie since you already paid it for it. And if you buy movies used and they're already open, look. Because the last movie I bought, so I almost walked out of the store, but I said, you know what? Let me just check. I opened it up. The DVD wasn't in there. So I was pissed. So I went back and said, hey, the movie's not in there. They went looking for it, and they couldn't find it. So they said, grab another film. So I grabbed Storm Warning. I just happened to see it there. I'm like, oh, I'll grab this one. So I heard some good things about it. Let me know. I was kind of bummed because I didn't get that film, but I'll find it another day. It was a weird Mill Creek called Mr. Halloween with 3 other movies. But anyway, they also had this there at that game store in this weird DVD case called Undesirable. It was buy 2 get 1 free, so I got this free. This looks pretty interesting. It's from HBO from 1998. It's got Jack Skelly in it and Michael Gross. If anybody's seen Undesirable, look pretty cool. I did grab The Village from M. Night Shyamalan. I remember not liking this movie when I saw it in the theater. When it first came out, I was kind of bummed because I thought it was going to be an awesome, like a monster movie. Come to find out the twist at the end. Since I'm a little more mature now, I'm going to give this one a watch to see if I liked it. Well, his movies are kind of hit or miss. And last of the DVDs, I'm going to have to do this in a 2-parter, is another Christopher R. Mims Mim Universe movie. This one looked pretty weird. It kind of like resembles The Fly a little bit, but just looked fun as hell. And the title alone is just hysterical. Where's Skeeto, Nazi Hunter? It's about a guy who was the Nazis experimented on during World War II, and this blood that they used turned him into he can mutate into a giant humanoid mosquito. So now he goes after revenge after the people that did this to him. It's kind of like a weird, like, original Fly aspect, so that's where I get that from. And that's what it looks like. It's all practical effects and everything. So I can't wait to give this one a watch. Where's Skeeto? What a name. Nazi Hunter. All right. Those are the DVDs, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I'll record part 2 and get that out for you soon. And that will be the Blu-rays. All right, guys. Thanks very much for watching and have yourself a good one. Peace.